All right, warriors, welcome back. Before we get started, though, let's do a breathing exercise. It's going to take 5 seconds, 5 Mississippis to breathe in deep, hold it, and then release together. And just so that we can review some things and not repeat the same mistakes, big mistakes. And what we do is not regurgitate the past. What we do is we speak from it, from the victory. That way, you don't catch the feels all over again. In order to do that, what we got to do is not re-experience it, but relabel it, manage it, so it's not managing your time. See, part of the narcissistic abuse pattern is we keep ourselves in that loop. Boredom sets in, ruminating. So the best thing to do is find hobbies that keep your mind and hands entertained. What they say, idle hands is a devil's playground. You see, narcissists want you to suffer the same mindfuck they're suffering. But see, yours, you can step away from. It's funny how people talk about having emotional maturity. It's the ones that are constantly making decisions on temporary feelings that are driven by emotion and want others to be driven by the same emotions without logic. You see, having mental maturity and emotional maturity is to put into practice operating knowledge, being able to self-regulate your emotions and not make such shock and awe decisions that are so life-changing and then expect others to bail them out. You see, wisdom comes at a price. The trauma, the hurt, the pain are lessons. Wisdom allows you to have the discernment to apply what it is you've learned, therefore avoiding these life challenges all over again. It's not that they're not going to reoccur. You've just been through it and therefore don't suffer the same anxiety that narcissists do, because for them it's like the first time every time, because they never learn the lesson. You see, narcissists have operating knowledge of the truth, they just refuse to apply it. And because they run from trauma, run from accountability, they never learn the lesson required in order to pull your head out of your ass and out of the loop and learn. Wisdom eludes the reprobate mind, the narcissist. Let's take 5 seconds, man. Let's take a badass walk on the beach. Let's unwind a little bit. And don't forget to subscriptions. Oh, y'all gonna get me to get ghetto on you, are you? What? Subscriptions, come on now, hook it up. 5 seconds, let's do this. Release slowly. Oh, powerful stuff. I'm realigned already. The end. Dang, I wish it was that simple. I wish I could send y'all like a Care Bear stare, like real chingon, and it take all your fucking pain away. But to do that would enable you. It'd be a bum deal because you wouldn't learn the lesson required for wisdom. You see, warriors, it's kind of backward-assed. It reminds me of a joke why narcissists are so reprobate. I got a narcissist goes to the doctor and says, "My butt hurts." Doctor goes, "Okay, okay. Well, you want to explain that? I need some details here. Where exactly does it hurt?" The narcissist says, "Right at the entrance." Doctor says, "Whoa. Uh, yeah. As long as you keep calling it an entrance, it will always hurt." You see, warriors, if you just pay attention to the wordplay among narcissists, you have all the evidence and the plans that they are already in play for you. In their own arrogance, needing to be noticed, needing credit for the work, they breadcrumb you. And that's what it is you ruminate on, and they know that you'll carry this forward, always seeking closure. Because you don't know if it's the truth. Did I just put too much credit on a dumbass? Or are they really capable of such things and put you in a fear? You see, it's at this point more worse there is to be in a position of being a codependent narcissist or a vulnerable narcissist or the virtuous narcissist. You notice they're starting to go to church and wear Sunday dresses. Yeah. You see, they coming in soft now. No one knows how to assimilate better than a shapeshifter. Narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths understand changes because they carry their head on a swivel. They're always hypervigilant because they don't know when to deploy damage control. Hell, some of them deploy damage control on a gut check that was wrong, which is why they don't trust themselves. What kind of anxiety do you got to have to wake up every morning exhausted because even in your dreams you're getting the shit beat out of you? La Llorona, you heard them screaming, clawing, beating at the air. Oh man, look, La Llorona is a horrendous, murderous scream unlike no other. I'll have the girls put a link down below also so you can click it for this video. But in the Google search, you go in there and you type in mountain lion scream. Click as many as you want. I've been in the woods. When that happens, make your skin talk about an outer body experience. I saw my soul doing the Scooby-Doo, made it back to deer camp before my body did. Yeah. Look, it's now come to a point with the advent of the interweb and all of these channels. Even mass media has been called out and losing their shorts. They're losing market share. Market penetration has been dropping. People have a strong distrust now because truth talkers are coming out. And so now, even now, it's hard to look at someone and go, okay, at one time I could understand you being naive in this life. But now if you get took or you got gamed, it's almost like what you're dealing with is the narcissist that lost on the draw. You know what I'm saying? Put it this way. The only ones on dating apps, the only ones on the market are narcissists. They've saturated the market. If it was a stock, it's plummeted. All of these dating apps are losing market share. What was once thought to be bulletproof, even just 5 years ago, 10 years ago, is now falling. And what happens is narcissist or narcissism takes over and over compensates, overcorrects, and what's required to bring the balance back is an exaggeration and an overcorrection. What happens is when the pendulum swings over to the other side, it jams. And so narcissists are going to adapt. Narcissists are going to overcome. They're going to survive this shit. Think about it. Their ancestors, the cockroach, has made it this fucking far. What makes you think they're not going to make it? You see, you having stewardship, having a balanced mind, control over your emotions and feelings, and know when to properly apply them into your life, you now have to understand that you have to have the ability in your balanced life also to address toxicity that crosses your path. Because if you don't, you're going to fail a shit test that may cost you additional hiccups in this journey. It's not to say it's a fail-safe, but some things for us to consider. What makes narcissists leave you alone? It's going to be, I'm going to share some, and I need you to pay attention. Stop what the fuck you're doing. Look at me. Have clear rules and boundaries and stick to them. Don't do it for one and not the other. Live by it. Eat it, breathe it, speak it, and mean it. You see, because what narcissists do in the triangulation is you may have rejected them, but you made yourself an even larger target when a lower level bottom feeder narcissist comes and asks for that, whatever it might have been, and you give in. You created even a bigger target. You see, they'll wear you down and wear you down and wear you down till you give in. And next thing you know, they're the ones accusing you of eating your boogers. Don't ever go out of your way in any kind of way once you identify toxicity around you, narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, whoever it might be. They expect you to change your plans, to give in, to cater to them, to gift them, to validate them. And they'll even get so bold as to let you know a true friend would do this, that, or I would if I were in your position to help. And so they will pressure you into it. Will never be in a disposition to ever help you, has never been in a position to help you, and has always taken. But at the same time has never supported you in whatever endeavors or businesses that you have. They just stood to benefit. Now, when you flip that script and it boomerangs and they now become the customer, or as I say, on the other side of your shield, they get a taste of what it is that they should have valued when you were present in their lives. By holding narcissists accountable every time they hoover or any time they want to play pretend like they don't remember that they owe you money, or how many fucking favors do you need, or do I owe you? Because every time that you see them, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? What up? When do I cash in these IOUs, these blank checks? What you need to do is, when you hold them accountable, is you need to let them know you're dealing in reality. You see, I not only hold these fools accountable, but I also let them know that I'm adding interest. Mob interest, the kind that don't ever get paid. See, if you want toxicity, narcissist to leave you alone, give them a loan. They will immediately start an argument before it's due, before they promised it they would pay it back. And what they're going to do is use that for justification for personal trauma suffered. So now they don't owe you nothing. We're even Steven. Hey, that's just business with a narcissist. And also, look, this is what you need to do. Because they feed on any kind of reaction. So they're going to want to irritate you. Don't show them any reactions of like you're being irritated or even that you even admire them. I need you to remain neutral, because what narcissists thrive on is attention. If you can deprive them of this and be indifferent, this will irritate those narcissists so bad that they will leave you alone. They will avoid you. You see, they don't want to deal with reality. And the reality is they are irrelevant. They know this. Every connection guaranteed would discard them. You see, narcissists have many friends they just met, but none they've maintained. And look, narcissists are going to pick out people who don't have real strong opinions. Okay, this is a marker that they do, so don't fall for it. Some of you are very quiet and hermit, and you do have opinions. You just know how to control your mouth. And so what happens is narcissists, when they come up on a personality like this, what they like to do is make it like you owe them one, like they made you who you are. An example, like this channel. Chico, had we not persecuted you as a family, you wouldn't be a successful content creator and influencer. So therefore, you owe us. You see that? You see, narcissists are fooled by their own emotions, lacking emotional maturity. They have emotional intelligence. They've been driving with emotions their whole damn life. They know which ones they follow makes them feel good the betterest, mostest. The problem is logic eludes them, and they require you to drive that part. The AI isn't operating on a full program. You're looking at it as normal. For some of you, it will require, for the narcissist, to reintroduce themselves a couple more times before you get it. And I understand that. It's called a trauma bond for a reason. But see, that bond is only on your end. The narcissist was never attached to you in any kind of way. In fact, I dare say a narcissist will stay and will continue to hoover for as long as you allow it to happen. It's when you get tired of it. You see, that's when you pick up your shield and your sword and you bring an end to it. Not later. Not when it's convenient. Right now. Can I get a what? And look, you know good and well, narcissists are going to cry and apologize them alligator tears. They're going to try and pressure you into forgiving them. Need I remind you, you not only forgave them a long time ago, but you allowing the dead to bury the dead. You see, your wisdom, your enlightenment came when you realized Not everybody operates on love, balance, having mental maturity and knowing when to apply it, and knowing when to consult with logic the mostest. Narcissists are running out of supply, quality supply, the kind that can bail them out of their karma. And they're realizing, and so are the dating app CEOs and those who invested in their stocks, that it's plummeting. Lack of participation. You see, warriors, the thirst is real, and narcissists are going to be suffering the mostest. I need you to get out of their way, because they're needing you to white knight them, whether it's a man or a woman, every one of them wants you to start them up a business, or they run into some trouble that they can't get out of. Their life's a wreck. Yeah. Don't fall for it. It's always been a wreck. In fact, to the narcissist, if their life isn't a wreck, it's not a success. Where in our lives, the winner is the one who smiles and hugs the most. Don't you go showing your scorecard, though. It makes dumbasses with crowns ever so angry and jealous. Diarrhea of the mouth got you in trouble once or twice in your life. Applied knowledge, wisdom. Now we can learn the mostest through observation and silence. You see, I once heard, it's when we shut up to listen that we learn the most. Big mistakes, warriors. Never to ignore. Doesn't mean that they're a narcissist. It just means there might be something up their sleeve, something we need to pay attention to a little closer, or it could be someone's perfect imperfections. Not always a deal breaker, but I'll say this much. Anyone you associate with, do a background check. I've actually had people I met and let them know, hey, yeah, I'm going to do a background check just because I like you. And I never heard from them again. You see, sometimes the trash just lets itself out. Big mistakes, warriors. Big mistakes. Just looking for someone to love and cherish you, but won't share their body. Wants to control everything about you, even insisting that you make major changes to your wardrobe. Plasters your Facebook page with compliments, flattery, songs, poems. Dang it, the love bomb. Brings her mom to Christmas parties. Little virtue signaling, or got mommy attachment style. Freaks out if your mobile phone battery dies. You can't be reached. Dun, dun, dun. Coitus on the mind. Coitus on the mind. Nail biter. Does that mean your own or someone else's? Because I got some toenails I can't reach. I'm just saying. Needs the TV on for background noise. Believes a lifetime of celibacy will lead to enlightenment. Insists on taking small tastes of everyone's food at the restaurant. I'll fork you. Say I won't. I'll fork you up. Blanket stealer. Yeah, that's a deal breaker. Over. No. insist on introducing you to their parents on the first date. And gets angry at the smallest things. All right, warriors, check this out. I know I had a fortune cookie, and it must have blown away. It was real windy earlier. Hey, what's up? And so I think it's gone. But I'll share it with you on another tomorrow. Another moon, another sunrise. Until then, it's never goodbye, warriors. Hold the line. Look at me. Mírame. Inmediatamente. Right now. I'm proud of you. Hold the line. It gets easier and easier. You got this. Look at me. Carry that smile. Don't you let these bitch asses use you for their entertainment. They'll get the message soon enough. You're no one's sacrificial lamb. Stick to the rules. Hold your boundaries. And the standards you look at and others to associate with are the same standards you live by. That is, you're equal. And you're not asking for the world. You're not delusional. Because you're checking off the same boxes that you require that of another. Now get out there and own it. Your wisdom came at a price. So heavy a price that you're the new currency. Narcissists want to damage and destroy your reputation and resume because they got nothing else to lose. All because of your rejection. Not your problem, man. Les mando besos y abrazos. Namaste, warriors.
And I've been counting down